where to get your list. So what I'm going to share with you in this video is exactly where to buy your list and where we've been getting our list for as long as we can remember. Now, every investor in general is getting their list from at least just a few different sources. So where we go to get lists are a place called list providers. Now, there's companies out there that spend all their time, all their energy providing lists for real estate investors like us. So the first place, and this is the number one place that we get all of our lists from, is called listsource.com. Now, if you're in our mastermind or in any of our higher end groups, we do have a special where we get a discount for students. We can save you a lot of money. When you're new, you're going to only need a small list, and the way list providers work is they charge you according to what kind of volume you're buying. So let's just say you needed 500 names. Well, 500 names, they might charge you 50 cents a name. Versus if you bought 5,000 names, you might get the same, you might get it at somewhere around like 10 cents a name. So, because that's a big discount. So it's like literally 5 times as much because you're not buying as much. Now, the key to what we have a discount for is we're about 9 or 10 cents a name, but you can buy as much as you want. And that's the negotiated discount that we got. You don't have to buy 5,000 names if you're just looking to buy 300 to 400 names. So just getting like at 10 cents a name, what we get the discount for, you're looking somewhere in the ballpark of like, let's just say you needed 500 names, you'd be about $50. So pretty cheap. And 500 names is perfect to get started with. That's enough. You would just send those out, and it's very affordable, very cheap. We also have Yellow Letters Complete. When you order mailers with them, you can buy names from them also, and they're a little more expensive. But from what I hear, it's a very good list, and I do use them to send my yellow letters out. I just usually get my list from ListSource because I can get a better deal. So this is also makes some sense if you have to do it. Go Big Yellow Letters is another place. They'll provide lists for you. You can also buy all the mailers. So when we talk about getting your list, it's ideal for you to get it from someone who's actually like a mail house or a really well-known list provider. The reason that I stress this so much is because if you go to like an off company and they're like, oh, we'll do it a little bit cheaper, and they give you a crappy list, you're spending a lot of money on the mailers, and you could really waste a lot of money. It's not worth cheaping out on this one. The quality of your list will dictate whether you can make it in this business or not. So I always recommend use a really good company. I don't have any real bad experiences. I've been fortunate that I've only went with the well-known companies, and I've always had good results, and the lists have always been very good. So that's my advice on where to get the list. Always use a good provider, and here's a couple you can start with. Now, the great news about Yellow Letters Complete and Go Big Yellow Letters is that you can actually send the letters through them too. So, it's kind of a one-stop shop. That's why I definitely recommend both of those places. But ListSource is the cheapest and probably the most used list for real estate investors.